The great thing about language is that it offers us a multitude of words to use to describe what we think and feel. Of course, some of the words in our vocabulary are considered taboo or controversial. One of these words that people receive a lot of heat for is gay. This word, when used in a derogatory and degrading way, can cause psychological distress to both hetero and homosexual individuals. For this reason, this word must have set regulations to avoid situations that may lead to one's person being degraded or taunted.
The word has grown into hateful ends from benign beginnings. Going back to the 12th century, the word stems from a much more pleasant definition, and sometimes even as a surname. Coming from Old French roots, the word gay had the denotation of being joyful or happy. Even moving forward into the 14th century, the word is related to pleasantries. All the way up until 1890, gay had very close relations with being full of joy, lighthearted, and carefree. However, the first semblance of promiscuity and sexuality seep into the word. The term gay house comes to light and is meant to be associated with a brothel, but still, the word lacks the heterosexism and homosexual undertones seen in modern society. Not until 1970 does the word morph into a term of homosexuals.
Possibly the most tragic idea of the derogative use of gay is having one's identity become synonymous with something lesser. Hardy and Bowers cite two separate scholars that agree that the word gay has become parallel to ineptitude, undesirability, and isolation, as well as an indication of worthlessness or stupidity. This type of overwhelming consensus serves as an oppressive measure for homosexuals. With the weight of negativity hanging on the word, gay men and women must bear the burden of being overwhelmingly undermined. No true security and happiness can be found in someone who is told by their peers that they are beneath them. Teachers who overlook the injustices are contributing to the debasement of an entire sect of their students, are just as bad as the juvenile orators slaying such hate.
Studies done in frat houses display the occurrence of hetero-identity concern, HIC. HIC is a dilemma where heterosexuals will speak ill of and to homosexuals to assert themselves as straight individuals. With HIC, individuals carelessly and selfishly throw the victim under the bus to make themselves feel better and to solidify themselves in a group. Not only are these situations widespread and largely one-sided, teachers and authority figures alike will overlook or ignore the negative use of gay. A student in New Zealand recalls the discrimination brought on to him by his homosexuality. My own teachers condoned the bullying through silence and lack of action, and even on one occasion, they laughed with a taunting crowd. Conditions of hostile environments, purposeful or not, contribute to the feeling of rejection and isolation that not only damage individuals, but stagnate their growth as well. Studies have shown the effect of heterosexism to be both degrading and highly influential, which directly correlates into homosexual or bisexual people refusing to be open with their sexuality.
As stated in a journal called The Subtle Effects of Heterosexism, there was a small but significant association between the perceived offensiveness of the items and the likelihood of coming out. It is a sad reality that these groups of people do not feel comfortable enough in their own skins to be able to be who they are because of how our society stigmatizes them. It is for this reason, and their psychological well-being, that this word must be regulated.
Habits of hate need to be ended early, before they become part of an individual's character and, in turn, a characteristic of a group. Teachers and figures of authority should not stand idle to the harmful strikes of hate speech. Ideally, there will be a push forward to make people feel safe despite their environment, to make people feel like they belong, to make people feel proud. Pride is hard to find when who you are is being kicked through the mud. Through the careful education and guidance of men, women, and children, a greater level of understanding and ultimately acceptance will be achieved. Not only do homosexuals need to learn to love themselves, but heterosexuals must learn to love heterosexuals, homosexuals, and bisexuals alike. The hate, as stated in studies, shows that most heterosexuals use a derogatory form of gay to make themselves feel better, and that the abusers often have no idea of the injuries they are placing on an already disrespected culture. This is where re-education of the population must occur. Heterosexuals need to grasp the harm behind the words they speak and be promoted to not fear being gay.